What's good? What's good? What's good? It's Green SP. Let me make sure everything's good. That we don't have any. Yeah, I figured you gonna try to sneak up on that. All right, what's good? What's good? It's Green SP. Ha, man. Been trying to fix these streams, man. I swear. It's weird. It's tiring. But also, the one thing that's been tiring this week is that my schedule kind of got switched temporarily. So I was kind of like, oh. Oh, man. I had to instead of going in Tuesday, Wednesday, I had to go on Wednesday, Thursday. So like my schedule kind of got flipped because now my most tiring day is now Wednesday instead of it being Tuesday. So that was the difficulty. Usually like Tuesdays I know not to stream because that's my going into the office day. So I have to like make sure that I'm well rested and all of that stuff. So I'll get up like 3 o'clock in the morning, get some breakfast, shower, um, get ready, stuff like that. And then I'll leave out the house around about 4. I'm usually at work by 5, and then I work from 5 to like 1. But then when I get home, by the time I get home, because of the traffic and stuff, it's probably like 3:30 sometimes. Well, it's like 2:30. I should say it like that. Because I usually leave at work at 1:30. So by the time I get home, it's like anywhere between 2 to about 3 o'clock. So then once that happens, like, you gotta spend time with the family and stuff. I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a cheeseburger today. Look, I'm drinking a Starbucks coffee, and this is my breakfast and my lunch. I'm done. I think what day was that we had cheeseburgers though? We went to this nice restaurant a couple days ago. A cheeseburger was 27. I think the cheeseburger meal was $27 or $28 or something like that. It was one of those random ass restaurants. Yeah, it was $27. But I will say this: the reason why it was $27, number one, we were at I call them expensive restaurants, only because they have like meals like a little steak, like those little filet mignons that's like that big, and a fried macaroni, cheese little plank like maybe that big in a square, and on a bed of mushrooms for like $60. So it was one of those type of restaurants. So the cheeseburger was actually the cheapest thing on the menu. But the cheeseburger was an Angus burger with crab meat. I can't remember what they said the bun was, but it was some weird new type of bun. And then you get French fries, but the French fries were sweet potato fries. They weren't really good, and I'm having a hard time finding like sweet potato fries that's actually good. I have never had a good sweet potato fry, and I don't know why they're so popular, but I've never had a good sweet potato fry. Never. But yeah, the thing came out to be like it was like $28, and I think after taxes it was like 32 or something like that. And I was just kind of like, yeah, okay, cool. No sweet potato fries with a burger, yeah. Look, here it's like there's a lot of restaurants that just think like if you have sweet potato fries, you're a 5-star restaurant. Like you have to have sweet potato. Like they give you sweet potato fries with damn near everything. You can get a shrimp basket and they be like, here's your side order of sweet potato fries. Like, yo, no, I don't want this. I don't want this. Give me like, first of all, I don't know why French fries are like for any burger. Like if I have a burger, French fries are cool sometimes. But sometimes I want a regular side. Give me some mac and cheese. Give me a little, give me a soup. I'll take a soup over French fries sometimes. Like, give me some carrots. So some carrots and blue cheese. Like, treat it like you treat wings, is how I feel sometimes. Give me some celery sticks, and I'm cool. I'm fine. I don't need all that. Like, the burger itself is filling. The burger itself has sides in it, technically speaking. You never had the best fries, brother? I've had good fries, don't get me wrong. It's just that, like, sometimes I'm cool with minimum stuff. Like, I'm cool with the burger and some vegetables on the side. Cause like I said, sometimes the burger has sides on it. Like, we went to, what's that place called? Not Arby's. Red Robin's one day. And they have that macaroni and cheeseburger. And I'm kind of like, the burger literally has a side on it. Like, it literally already has the side. I don't need more sides. I need a healthy side. And maybe that's what it is. It's because I'm thinking more healthy, and I shouldn't be. Because if you order a burger, you're not ordering the burger for health. You're ordering the burger for taste. So, it is what it is, I guess, sometimes. But yeah, I've been trying to like get through this game. That's true, and no, you should. Look, ever since I started losing weight, I just been like thinking, okay, how can I substitute this for this? How can I, like, even now, like, I love Starbucks coffee, don't get me wrong, but I can't get those like over sugary drinks like I used to. Like, they had the like those refreshers that they got at Starbucks. Can't do it. You can still have something busting and tasting amazing. Okay. You are the chef. Like, but yeah, like some of the stuff, like sugary stuff, I kind of cut out altogether. Like, now I get the Costco got vitamin waters. So good. No sugar. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. And I just kind of go through that. And I've been losing a lot of weight since I cut sugar out. It's I was what was that? I was 425 and I'm down to 370. So you cut that sugar out, it decreases your weight a lot. Decreases your weight a lot. I do pop sometimes, but when I do, I drink zero sugar. Yeah, I'll drink zero sugar too. And I think I use pop when I go to restaurants because it does fill me up quicker. So when I have the need to be like, yo, I've been starving all day, I just need like a nice plate, I'll get soda because it'll fill me up quicker. And then I know I can just get a regular order of food and not like overdo it. I was 400, down 350. Yeah, it's different, and you feel different when you lose that much weight. Like now people be looking at you like, you okay? Yeah, I feel okay, A little tired, but cool. And I think everybody's like, once you hit that 30-year mark, everybody start thinking more about health than anything else. And that's kind of like, that kind of ties into this game too a little bit, because like you see this type of person in their life back in 2020, and now you're in the future 50 years later, and you see how their mates are going, which is weird because apparently in the future people live longer and they look a whole lot better and they age like slower, because people were saying like it's been 50 years, and I'm doing the math in my head and I'm like, so you're supposed to be like in your 70s, 80s, and you moving like this? All right, cool. You know, I hope the future is like this. Hell yeah, my wife look at me like, damn, you looking sexy as hell. Look, late in the stream, I'm gonna start having segments like little short stories to tell you about what happened to me this week. I have one, and maybe if Paul and Bridge come in, they already know. But the forbidden coffee, it's not forbidden. I hope it tastes like dirt. No, it's not forbidden. It's wonderful, Tig. It's amazing. But yeah, something happened to me this week. Well, I guess I can share it now. It doesn't really matter. So y'all know how I feel about like once you're out of a relationship, there's no need to go back to discussing or having any kind of connection or anything like that. I don't believe that exes can be friends. I'm sure it can work out for some people. Doesn't work out for me. So when I got married, my most recent ex, the one I actually broke up with, moved back to Maryland, and then a couple months later met my wife. That ex ended up writing me on Facebook a couple weeks after my wedding to say congratulations, and I just ignored it. Because again, what do we have to talk about? So then, my very first ex, just recently, like maybe it was sometime this week. Nope, it's a trap. It's always a trap. And that's the way my mind thinks too. So, like Wednesday or Tuesday, my very first ex, I'm talking about like straight out of high school, first year college girlfriend. The one that I was with for the majority of college. She wrote me on Facebook. I don't know what it is about exes reaching out to people on Facebook either. That's weird. But anyway, she reached out to say hello. And I did the same thing. I just ignored it. And I was like, something don't feel right about this. Because why reach out now? Now, granted, what I did notice is when the person reached out to me, I noticed that their last name was different. So I just assumed, oh, this person's married. And in the picture, the profile picture, they were wearing a wedding dress. So I just assumed you're married. And I was thinking like, okay, maybe she's trying to share that she got married. But then I was kind of like, well, I got married a couple years ago and you clearly been checking up on me. So you could have just let it go. And also, I haven't talked to you in years. So when I say years, I mean half of a decade. So like 5 or 6 years. So why reach out now? And so I was just kind of sitting there and me and my wife talked about it because I told her everything. I told her stuff. And she's like, I mean, it looks innocent. And I was like, yeah, that's where they get you. They do stuff and they make it sound innocent. And it really ain't. It never is innocent. It's always some underlying tone stuff about it. And I was like, it's just weird. The timing is weird. Everything is weird. I'm cool. I don't really have anything to say. And if I don't have anything to say to you, I just don't talk to you. And it's not to be mean. It's just I don't have anything to say. And I don't know what we could possibly talk about that would make this conversation go any better. But yeah, that was just a weird thing that happened this week to me. Did y'all go through anything this week that you know? Oh, it shows messages. There we go. I got one ex I got a question for, but I'll likely never get to ask him. Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask. If they didn't answer it while y'all was together, there's no reason to ask it now. It doesn't matter at this point. If you can, I treat it like I treat like stuff that we have in the house, and it's time to come to throw stuff out. If I didn't need to know the answer for a couple years, and I lived without knowing the answer for a couple years, I don't need to ask the question no more. Like I'm living. I'm out here. I'm thriving. You know, I'm out here doing big things. You know, I'm streaming for fun. I'm out here buying Christmas gifts. Like this year is the first year that I actually get to like ball out of control with Christmas gifts and not have to worry about like certain things. So I'm like enjoying this. I'm like, oh yeah. I can buy my wife whatever the hell she wants. Like, let's go. And I think I did a good job. But all right, y'all. Let's get into the game. This is a game I've been playing since it literally came out. I bought, well, this copy I got for free, but I bought the DLC for this for PC version. I ended up buying the PlayStation version, and then I bought the DLC for PlayStation as well. And then I bought Cyberpunk for, I can't remember who I bought it for, but I know I bought it for somebody. So I literally bought 3 copies of this thing and 2 copies of the DLC, and I have never finished it. I've always restarted to try to get through it in one sitting, or like, you know what I mean, like one like time period, but it always goes like I'll play it, and then I'll be like, you know what, let me sit this off, and then I'll put something else in the rotation, and then I'll forget about this for a couple weeks, and then I'll be like, damn, I never finished it. So now I actually got it working. I've been playing it late night to kind of get back into it and get that like, oh, I don't want to put it down. So I figured I'd share that with you guys since we're doing story games. This is a great story. So I want to give y'all a recap of where we are right now so that you guys aren't lost. So we are a character named V. We live in Night City. We're kind of like a street kid. That's the class that we picked. We picked street kid. We did a job. Our best friend, Jackie Wells, he passed away. So we've been trying to, and we find out that the leader of Arasaka, which is like the biggest tech company in Night City, was unalived by his son. His son then framed us for doing it. Again, our friend died, so really they framed me for doing it. And in the process of this event, we've got a biochip, which is why we went into Arasaka in the first place. Put the chip in, and it's corrupted. And it's both killing us, but also saving us at the same time. In this chip, there's a consciousness named Johnny Silverhand, who used to be an actual person, but they killed and then took his consciousness and put it into a biochip. So what we're trying to figure out now is how can we get the chip removed before it kills us and Johnny Silverhand takes over the body that is ours. Now, through this journey, we have befriended Johnny Silverhand, sort of. And now his goal is the same as our goal. He just wants to complete his mission that was set out that he felt like he never got to finish. And we're going to try to help him do that. But at the same time, we're going to try to figure out how to get the chip out without, you know, killing both of us. So that's where we are right now. We haven't tried the Phantom Liberty yet. What we're going to do is going to finish the original story, then jump into the Phantom Liberty. That way we kind of get all of the skill sets, and then we can go in there feeling good about ourselves. Now, from what I've seen from other creators and other gamers, is that there's a long skill list that we haven't even touched. And I don't know how the hell they got to it. There's some people that got the whole skill list filled and is complete, got every gadget you can think of. And that's kind of where I want to be. So that's where we're going to be focused on this. We're not going to be doing the main stories per se. We're going to be doing a lot of the side stories and getting through those because there's a lot. And trying to build up our street cred, but also building up our skill sets, if that makes sense. So without further ado, because I know you guys are probably saying, we came here for video games, not to see your ugly mug. So Let me switch over to this. I see good morning on the chat. Trying to see who this is. Good morning. Good morning. Let me switch to multi-stream. There we go. We love you, bro. Ugly mug. So, yeah, let's get into it. Now, we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you hear me like respond to a comment and you're not on that platform, hopefully it shows up over there. But when I'm playing a game, it doesn't, I don't have a chat bar, but you know what? Because I want y'all to be able to communicate with each other too. So let's go ahead and switch on over here. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and put a little chat box over there too. Oh, that's not the chat box. There we go. So now you guys will be able to see it. We'll put it right here, right under me. And boom. Are you on Kick? I do have a Kick. Right now, I'm not streaming on Kick because I don't want to overload my OBS. But I am on Kick. It's kick.com/GreenSP. So same thing as YouTube, basically. It's just GreenSP after it. So go and follow because I'm trying to build up the community over there as well, while simultaneously chilling with Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. So make sure you follow me on everything. Let me see. Can I do it? Or you can just go straight to the Discord and see everything. Let me go follow that. Hold on, please. No problem. Go ahead. And like I said, we're going to play some Cyberpunk. So let me go ahead and load it up. And this game been having a chokehold on me because it still looks beautiful even to this day. Like, a lot of people want to give like what's that, Baldur's Gate 3? I'm not gonna lie to you. Cyberpunk is quite a few years old. It still beats the majority of games out right now. What up, Chef? Chef said, let me switch on over to YouTube as well. All right, so let's look at our journal real quick because I was playing late last night, but I completely forgot where we were. All right, so these two at the top, these two are the main mission, which is the top one. And then the second one is the Phantom Liberty one. So we're not going to do those two right now. We're going to focus on these down here. I got my skin on Fortnite that I was grinding for. Oh, which one? It just started mine too. But I just got the Ninja Turtle Fortnite stuff, and I'm so glad that they had Legos with that too. All right, leave Denny's Villa. Okay. Not a fan of Twitch at all. I follow on Kick if that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. No problem. Like I said, it's Green SP on Kick. Keep busy while you wait for Judy's call. Okay. So 2 of these I gotta wait. Complete other jobs until Bessie. Okay, so I gotta call that too. Oh, wait, maybe not. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna try to call Nancy. And then we got Kirk. We got these small time stuff right here. You know what? Yeah, let's meet Kirk at the El Coyote. Let's meet them. And we got a couple vehicles too. So let me see. So we got the Porsche, which is the 911 Turbo, We got the original one, which is the Hella ECD. This is my favorite. This is Jackie's motorcycle. We got Beast because we completed those missions with Claire. Which I didn't know Claire was transgendered. That was a nice little plot twist. I didn't know. I don't want to, but I gotta get on Lego to level faster to get the other thing I want, so I can finish the preset for the skin Paul got me. Oh yeah, I mean, I've been having a blast with Lego Fortnite. It's been doing pretty good. Been doing some miracles for me. Cause it's just like Minecraft. It's just, I don't know. It looks better. It's like, and that's the thing. I think a lot of people was kind of saying was Minecraft wouldn't be so bad if they had decided to change the graphics just a tad bit. Like, I understand the graphics is what makes people want to go there, but it be hurting my eyes sometimes, dog. Like, I'm getting older now, yo. Like, I can't be. No, well, that light pole is alright. I'm getting older now, so like certain graphics is just kind of like you're gonna have to do better. And now, like with technology bumping up, like I have a OLED screen now, so like my screen has a glossy finish. So I'm used to like all these pretty, beautiful color, high color games. Black is black and all that stuff. There's no backlit situation going on. I'm used to stuff like that, and so when I play older games, it's kind of like, oh, this hurts my eyes, bro. Like, I can't do this. Like, my friend was trying to show me some games on his setup, and I was at his house like a couple weeks ago, and I was just kind of like, yo, I'm good. Like, it's a nice setup, but I'm good. God, man.
Judy, so, got a plan?
Damn right I do. Come over to
What's your plan?
Tonight. Gonna lay the groundwork with Tom and Roxy. They're with us.
Not Tom and Roxy.
Michael will be here too.
How'd you manage that?
Got something really big. Tell you everything tonight. Last thing, what do you like on your pizza?
Locust pepperoni and lots of extra cheese.
Atta girl. So, I'll see you come evening.
Of course I'll be there.
Now, my toppings that I usually get for pizza ain't on there, so I just picked the regular degular. Like, I don't know.
Hey, Kurt.
I'm a sucker for anchovies.
V?
And I haven't met another
shit,
person that really
barely
likes anchovies
recognized
on their pizza, so.
See, you haven't changed. Not a single bit.
Huh. Well, you know me. I'm old-fashioned like that. Slow and steady wins the race, huh? So come on, sit down. I'll spill you the deets.
I don't trust people that says,
All right,
I'll spill you the deets.
Job
If
simple.
you use deets
Got
in a
van
sentence, I
standing
don't trust
not
you.
Far from here, brimming with merch worth fat digits. Driving to the
But this
border
game still got
tomorrow,
great
but
graphics.
A lot of things could happen.
Years later, it's still good.
Feel me?
Specifics, Kirk. What's in the van?
Militech implants. Experimental series. Shit you can't get on the street. Straight out of some lab. in
Details is
Shanghai.
Who
crazy.
does it belong to?
Jesus, V, who the fuck cares?
Like, y'all see
Once we
the
take it,
wet
it's
circles
ours. So,
in the table?
Can I count on you or not?
Yeah, it sounds too good to be true. Fuck it. It's worth a shot at least. Count me in.
Oh, it's true, all right. Anyways, send you the coords. See you at the spot. Later.
And sometimes I'm gonna end up like having to take them out. Like, I got a video I gotta finish up for TikTok and Instagram and YouTube of some gameplay that I did last night, and I'm getting used to doing like combinations. when it comes to the knives and shooting and stuff like that. So hopefully I get an opportunity to kind of show you guys my stealthy skills. Which is weird because this game, Fortnite and Spider-Man 2 has been taking me away from Call of Duty a lot. Like, I haven't played Call of Duty in a couple weeks. Bro, you got a timer on your chat on screen. It's blocking your face. Oh. I got a timer? Thank you for letting me know. And let me change the setting. There we go. Thanks, chef. Thanks, chef. Appreciate that. But yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I played Call of Duty, and I couldn't even tell you the last time I played Apex Legends either. Those are two games I need to like at least spend some time with. On YouTube, I don't know. I got the multi-stream up, so I think some chats show up and some don't. So after we get to this place, I'm gonna just pull it up on the other side. Anchovies. Yeah, I love anchovies. I don't know what it is. Like, it's hard to find people that really love anchovies. Like, my wife doesn't, of course. But
Hey, V, over
my
here.
wife looks at me funny like, why? I'm just like, I don't know. It just tastes good.
Not your choom.
Yeah, sure. Just trying to be friendly.
Not
is all.
chooms, not friends. Biz. Now.
Okay, see that garage right there? Van's inside.
That's salty
Go
greatness.
in, grab the tech, get out. We split it 50-50.
I'm telling you,
Clear?
man. Like, it's so good.
Okay. In I go. Head on a swivel, right?
You got it.
It's just the most delicious. I don't know what it is. Like, whenever I get an anchovy pizza, it feels like a reward for like a long week at work. The other thing is none of my hacks are coming up, which is wild. Hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna show y'all the skill tree. If you never played this game before, the tree is wild. Look at this. Like, I'm trying to think. Isn't it under intelligence? Probably intelligence. Yeah, none of this stuff is like. This is saying automatically highlights nearby access points and cameras. So I'm trying to think, why don't I have my hacks pull up? Is it my cyberware? No, it can't be my cyberware. I got a pretty decent. I feel like I do. It is on pizza, and what people don't know, why you think your Caesar salad dressing be bussin'. You know, don't be thinking about that. You know, they just be thinking, you know, people just be weird out here. And I'm be telling them, like, some of the stuff y'all eat, y'all don't even know what's in it until it's too late. I'm trying to think, what the I mean, I know I got to upgrade, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess. Like, I used to. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because they don't have any cyber on.
Hey.
Thank you. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That slide was crazy, wasn't it? That slide was medicine.
Those are there.
That was crazy, wasn't it? That was a nice little combo. Are you still alive? Not anymore, you're not. What about you? Oh, I can't even kill you, bro. You know, it was wild. It was wild.
What the?
Oh, I'm taking this jacket.
Clothes?
I'm stealing that jacket.
Cheap knockoffs, too. Had real great intel, that Kirk. Like always, actually. But hey, could strike out on your own. Open up a stand in Kabuki, or maybe...
Implants. Fucking Militech wear. I'm gonna shove these duds right up his ass.
This was the mission? This doesn't feel so dangerous.
Now a firefight.
Wow, the fun's just getting started. Have a good time, V.
Oh, fucking fuck.
Oh, look, another gunk. How you like those combat implants, Choom?
Very funny. To you.
Well, you know,
Fuck's going on here?
he's gonna do what I
You're Choom
did.
Kirk. Did biz time to time, but see, had this funny feeling he was trying to play me. Checked out that feeling. Told him I had a transport, Preem implants, just sitting there for the taking. And I waited.
See, the prank worked.
Yep, sure did. Isn't that right, boys? I should splatter your brains on the pavement, but I'd just be wasting lead. Only a fucking gonk could run an op with Kirk.
I mean, I got a free
Don't give me
jacket,
that
so I
face.
mean,
You are what you fucking do. So say it. Say you're a gonk little bitch and I'll let you live.
How about a little joke instead? What lies...
oh, oh no, no. Just take the beating. Just take the beating, bruh.
Well, that's what you get for a lifetime of hustle.
Oh man.
Nice speech.
Oh man.
Remind me not to invite
I could let you live. I really could.
How about
I mean,
him?
you're still breathing.
Tell anyone to scrape him up and put him under?
No one to tell.
I could. I really could. Yeah, I'll let you live. I'll let you live. Ah, man. Let me still. Oh, you ain't got nothing on your body? Oh, Hamburglar ain't got nothing on his body either? Y'all broke. So yes, this game is very violent, but I like it. I like violence. Violence is nice. Violence is relaxing. It's just therapeutic for me, you know. And if you play video games, I'm assuming that violence is therapeutic for you as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we just need to take our frustration out on things, and we do it in a safe way by doing it on video games. I like that. Wait, what the hell? Okay, I don't know. I looked at the map and it said the destination was there, but... Oh, no, we're not going that way. I keep forgetting because that's the main one. They're going to keep doing it after I finish each one. So... Judy did call us. So let's go to Judy's apartment. And we still don't have a love interest in this game either. We haven't locked down anything. So I thought we was going to get Pan Am. KR Bridge, me and her like got this game together, and she's always telling me about how she got Pan Am as a love interest. I don't know how she did it, because I've been trying, and it's like I just can't talk Pan Am into being my love interest. And then for a minute, I thought Claire was going to end up being the love interest. But then she tells you, like, she had a husband that passed away. And so she was doing it for that. And I kind of already knew, like, okay, they're obviously not going to let me be a love interest for that. Somebody's chasing me. Yeah, I knew you wasn't gonna chase after that split. And I don't know if it's that Arasaka soldier. Oh, is it? Hold on, wait. Yeah, we still got a while to go. And thank everybody for coming through to the stream. I know it's Sunday. Y'all probably got better things to do, but I'm glad you guys came here to chill with me. What's on the agenda for this week for you guys? Anything exciting? Anybody got vacation, or are y'all planning to go out of town for the holidays?
Hey, it's Rachel. The Passion Project, BD.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
We've got a crisis on our hands. Could really use your help. Stevenson's had a breakdown. Nothing any shrink can do about it. Can you come here to the studio just to talk to him?
Fine, sure. On my way.
She said she'll come. Thanks, V.
I was in the middle of something though. I was in the middle of something. Don't just take my. I was in the middle. This first. You later. My mother-in-law having a dinner party and trying to get me to cook. I mean, you the chef, so yeah, of course she is. Like, she's like, why hire? Why do it myself when there's a chef in the building? I'm gonna lie. Whenever somebody like had like when I was a life insurance agent. Whenever somebody like all of a sudden they got scared that they might pass away and they needed some life insurance, it's not like let me call my existing one. It's let me call Sean and see what's going on.
We're in the kitchen.
It's like, yo, I am not your insurance agent. I don't know what you're doing. Wait, what the fuck? Into the apartment. So why'd you tell me to go this way? Oh wait, didn't they add it so you can? Never mind. I ain't even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it out loud.
You made it. Good. Grab a seat. This is Roxanne. She's worked at Clouds longer than any of us.
Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
When I heard what you pulled at Clouds, shit, I so regretted I was off that day.
Just eat the free pizza and then we're out of here, okay?
So then,
Hello?
what's the plan?
Need to wait for Maiko.
Feeling better? You look better.
I'm on autopilot. I don't think. Just do.
So her deal is, if you haven't played, for people who haven't played Upfront, the route that I've
You'll
chosen.
never get rid of the stench of the corpse.
Evelyn,
You drop a lot of
her
them, don't you?
girlfriend passes
What's your
away,
secret?
and
So changed your mind, huh? Quickly, too.
I'm here. Doubt I need to explain why.
So what's this plan all about?
I'd like
yeah,
to
I'm
know
not
the
gonna
answer
ask
to
too
that,
much
too.
about.
I modified the behavioral chip. It can equip any doll with a motor reflex system. In other words, make the doll move and fight like a Prime tier solo.
Fascinating, isn't it? What one can learn while tuning fake orgasms for the Moxes.
Mind stepping outside? Can't smoke in here.
You'll air it out later.
Damn.
Fine. I'll sit by the window.
The body will react as if executing a well-trained series of movements. Already tested it out on Tom. Chip's
Ooh.
impulses supplant any natural reflexes, so it'll make users feel like they're experiencing cyberpsychosis.
But it's basically the same as when we activate ourselves for a client.
Tech that's
there we
all
go.
pros and no cons. I don't buy it. Side effects, spill them.
Combat mode auto-initiates when a threat is present, and there's no way to stop it. Can't find a workaround.
And that's it.
I don't know. Only way to determine that'd be through months of testing on a range of subjects.
There's an ethical side, too. You could murder someone and not remember a thing.
All right?
I mean,
Gotta see it to believe it.
Finally, someone said it.
Tom? Pulled that sequence from a kung fu training virtue.
Gotta admit, not bad.
Yeah, for the market square in Kabuki. Before we start talking serious biz, gonna need to see serious
fuck?
action.
You just saw
where did the
him.
third knife come from?
I saw a bar trick. I want to see a fight. Got an expert in causing bodily harm among us. I want to see how Tommy handles her.
V?
Oh, it had anchovies on it. They must have heard.
Just don't mess up my digs, okay? I like it here.
It's on now.
What the?
Oh,
Everything chill? You okay?
Look at me go. You see that? Woo! Gotta do some
V?
cardio.
Happy now?
I'm rarely happy, but that was proof enough. Let's get to it then. You've got an elite force of 3 muscleheads and a tech.
I don't know what just
now?
happened. Punched me in the chest and I
Guards
went
and
back.
tiger claws in and around will overpower, take down,
Yeah,
disarm.
whoever
Escort
designed these
them out,
characters did a really good
crowds will
job.
be ours.
Like just the tech.
Bosses, we'll give an ultimatum. A cut of the proceeds in exchange for never showing their faces at the club again.
Tattoo placement was
and
done
having
really
no
good.
say in how the club's managed.
That's what I thought. A half-baked, insane plan.
I'm really
Can't see more
happy
than
for
an
the
inch ahead
developers
you.
of this game.
Taking out the security there won't solve anything. Claws will just send more. Hiromi Sato's the man you gotta get
They
to.
went from like people literally sending
Where do
them
we
death
find
threats
this Hiromi?
At his
over
apartment.
glitches
H8
to them
Mega Tower,
becoming one of the
topmost
best games
floor.
ever
It's a
created.
penthouse. Almost never steps outside its glass walls. But I'll figure out a
And
way
they
to get
continue to
inside.
support the game, and that's what I like about it.
Wouldn't it be better to ambush him on the street, like while he's chomping on a scop dog or taking a piss in a back alley? Why even try breaking into a penthouse? Probably crawling with guards.
Hiromi don't go anywhere without security. So 1, makes no difference. 2, this is only a show of force demonstrating what we are capable of. Which is a lot more than street thuggery.
So how about it, V, Tom, Roxy? Made up your minds?
I need to think about it. Never wasted anyone before, you know.
I'm with it all the way.
V?
Don't tell me you're seriously considering this.
Count me in, Judy. Already said I'd help, didn't I?
Thanks, V.
I'm in. I'm in.
Save the
This
gratitude
sounds
for later.
this sounds like a high reward.
I'll set up the meet with Hiromi and let you know. I need a couple
It's
days.
high risk, but it's also high
Have
reward.
fun. Toodaloo.
Michael, hold up. Give us a lift.
Only if you don't talk to me. I feel a migraine coming on.
Shit.
I'm about to get a whole bunch of stuff.
Speaking of gratitude, stuff I'm asking you to do, well, usually comes with a price tag, I know. You want to help, I
Yeah.
get that. But
Yeah,
I'm more than happy to pay your fee in full.
Oh,
Feels like it's
okay.
only right.
Judy, for real? No, don't want to hear it.
But
Not a word.
V, everything okay?
It's getting worse. It's getting more frequent.
Okay. Okay, I'm better. Fine.
What the hell, V? You, like, sick?
Remember the heist Evelyn hired us for? The relic I was gonna clip?
Couldn't forget that in a million years.
That biochip? Well, long story short, it had Johnny Silverhand's mind on it. An engram of it that's overriding my mind.
You being serious?
Truly wish I wasn't.
Fuck. Anything at all you can do?
One can hope.
It's late. You're tired. You can crash on my couch if you want.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Don't worry about it. Make yourself at home.
Oh, don't worry. I will. Don't offer if you don't want me to make myself at home.
Shit!
Oh, man. So I know Chef said he's going over to his mother-in-law's, right? Anybody else got any good things y'all want to do for the holidays? Y'all going out? Are y'all exchanging? What's like the most? What's the one thing y'all wanted for Christmas?
Gig's all set up, super.
Finish this another time. Right, go ahead.
Hey, gig's all set up, super sweet like. Tonight, at the Red Dirt.
Talk to Carrie? Didn't change his mind or anything?
No, not at all. He's pretty stoked, in fact. Haven't seen him like this since the Silverhand days.
What about Henry? Still not on board?
Didn't even try. Not wasting my breath on that dick tip. Well, so...
Upgrades to do my first PC build for
And
myself.
don't worry about your axe. Got the gear all
It's a
rounded
beautiful
up.
thing when you finally do it, ain't it?
Didn't know she dabbled in robotics.
Now that's fucking Shimra. Think that's
I built my PC
After a
in
day's
May,
work of tuning hardcore
and this
swords,
thing is going
I'd be
strong.
surprised. No, interesting.
But
Place looks like a fucking antique museum.
I
guess
think
you
for
should
Christmas
go
I
out
asked for a
and
new RAM card.
Chick's got taste. Except for one thing.
And what's that?
I talked to Bridge, and she's always like, 32 gigs of RAM is perfectly fine. And then I'm like,
I can
but
feel it.
but it can hold 128. This little HP done had it. That's how I bought my stuff from a guy that was kind of popular on Twitter a couple years ago, who was building PCs for streamers. And this is like at the beginning of the pandemic. And I have bought a PC from him. And I don't like to put anybody's business down, but well, I mean, technically I'm not because he's no longer in business. But the PC I got was just like really, really bad. And like the people that also bought it that I know, they were having issues with the PC as well that they got from him. So I think December of last year I was just like, yo, I had enough. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna build my own PC and I'm gonna get it done. So and it's also when I realized like the PC parts are, oh, I can buy new clothes. But the PC parts were getting a little bit cheaper. Like I think a good GPU was only like a couple $100. And I was just sitting there thinking like, why can't I just build it myself? I'm just tired of this PC. I need to get out of it. I don't want to buy a pre-built because the pre-builts were like $2,100 for what I wanted. And some of the pre-builts had the same exact parts that I already had in the PC that I had. So I was like, why am I paying like double? Or why am I paying more for something I already have? So I ended up like buying parts like 1 month I would buy this, 1 month I would buy that. Now, coincidentally, I came up with this plan in December, and I think my wife ended up buying me a case, or I bought a case, or one of the two, for Christmas last year. And then like literally, well, let me I'll tell the story because my hands are getting a little sweaty. So in December, I decided to make my own PC. So the reason for that is because we went to Micro Center, and I had been starting to upgrade my PC a little bit because some stuff just was old. So I think I started with a CPU. So I got a CPU. I used to have a Ryzen 5, and most of my stuff is AMD because I'm just used to AMD. So I had an AMD Ryzen 5 3600, I want to say. And I ended up upgrading to an AMD 7 5800X. I wanted to just kind of get a nice little upgrade, and that was because GameStop at the time had a sale on CPUs, and that one went from like a $400 CPU to like a $199 CPU. So I just went ahead and got that. So I got that chip, and as I was like thinking about more upgrades that I can easily get, whether it through be Klarna or stuff like that, that was the other thing. Klarna was like a big thing, and it started like being a big tool in me and my wife's life. So I got Klarna, and then I got Zip. And as I had that, I was like, oh, this opens up a whole new world. I can get some other stuff. Well, that December, we had made a decision, build a brand new computer and just be done with it. January, I lost my job, the job that I had before. Now, just to give some clarity, the job that I had before wasn't paying a lot of money. Like, everybody was calling me Big Money Green, but if you knew how much money I was making back then, you'd be like, oh, yeah. So, well, at least how much money I was making back then compared to how much money I'm making now. You would be like, yeah, that wasn't nothing. But I lost that job. And then I ended up finding a position at the company I work for now in February. So for a month, I was just out of work. What up, Sage? So during that month, I still had the plan, but I was kind of like, I need to chill. But I was like setting some stuff up. Once I got the job at the company I work for now, I went back on that plan because I was making a little bit more than I was making at the job that let me go. So I ended up getting like little small parts. I mean, I was just like working diligently to kind of do it. I was like, I ended up upgrading what was the first one? Oh, I got the case. I got the case first, and then I got the case. Oh, I got the cooling system. That was the most expensive one. I got the cooling system, and then my wife ended up buying the GPU for my birthday. And then on my birthday, I just put it all together on a stream. Now I'm like, it's changed so much since then because I ended up upgrading my motherboard. So I got a brand new motherboard. I no longer have the B450. I have a B550. So I have that. And then I'm about to change out my RAM cards. And then I was this close to upgrade my GPU again. Because I was like, oh, okay. What was it that had it? I think it was the AMD. Was it the 7900 series? It was either the 7900 or the 7800. One of them was like madly discounted, and it was like down to like $300. And I was like, oh. And then like around that time that it was discounted was the time that I got my current position, which is like I was here, and now I'm here. So, and then I got something I never heard of and didn't even know it was a thing. I got something called a signing bonus. Y'all probably know what it is. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. What am I going to do with the signing bonus? Well, my thought was the GPU. But then I saw the monitor I have, and I was like, yeah, right. I'm getting that monitor. So I ended up getting the monitor. The monitor is a Samsung 49-inch OLED, which I never had an OLED screen before. I didn't even know they did OLED monitors. But it's an OLED smart monitor, and it's the Odyssey G9. And I wanted again, Micro Center. Blame Micro Center for everything. I wanted a Micro Center, and the guy there was telling me about like certain types of monitors and things of that nature. And he was like, the best one we got. Samsung got an OLED one that's crystal clear. I mean, you couldn't go wrong with it. And I was like, all right, show it to me. Let's see. And boy, he showed me this monitor, and I was like, y'all are wild for this. Y'all know damn well I'm gonna want this. It's a $2,100 monitor, but he brung it down to I think when I paid for it the first time, it was $1,450. Micro Center is goated. Yeah, it was a $2,100 monitor, but they brung it down to $1,450. And so, coincidentally, my sign-in bonus, the first part of it, was $1,500. So I have a total signing bonus, but they give it to you in segments. So the segment that I had on me was the $1,500 portion on top of my regular pay. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just use the signing bonus. Like, it's nothing. Like, here. So I got the monitor. Now later on, this is the side story. Later on, I didn't know, but I know now. Micro Center has a great thing where if you buy an item and within that return policy time frame, if that item for whatever reason decreases in price, or if you find someone else that sells it for a lesser price and you bring in that proof, they will refund you the difference. So let's say you buy a monitor for $400, right? 2 weeks go by and either Micro Center or Amazon or Best Buy decides we're going to discount that to $200. You go to the website that you see the discounted price for, screenshot that page, go back to Micro Center. They keep your records. But take a receipt. Take your receipt for the monitor that you purchased. Say, hey, I'm still within this 30-day policy or 60-day or whatever it is, they'll go ahead and refund you the $200. And they'll either send it straight to your whatever payment option you use, or they'll just give you a gift card and then you go and you get something. So technically speaking, you can kind of get something like 2-for-1 special if you want, because their whole purpose is trying to get you to stay and spend at their store. What up, RJ? So I like that part. Like, Micro Center is definitely goated. If you're like a person who games on your PC, or if you just want to build a PC, or you just need to get something computer related. And it's not even just computer related. They sell a lot of console stuff too. Like, their Nintendo section is crazy. But if you're like looking for certain controllers, like I have the DualSense Edge, which is the Pro controller. What up, Paul? Paul. You can get all that stuff there. There's stuff there that I didn't even know. Like Elgato, I thought you had to buy Elgato stuff either from Best Buy online or Elgato directly. Those are the only two places. I never seen a store sell Elgato stuff in store directly until I went to Micro Center. So Micro Center is goated. Like, I got the arm bars from Micro Center. I got my Stream Deck from Micro Center. I got the desk mounts for my lights from Micro Center. Like, they have everything from Elgato at Micro Center. I can't wait to go there. I got my heart broken there. At Micro Center? Micro Center is so awesome, though. Micro Center be like, if they put a Starbucks in a Micro Center, rap, I'm there every day. I'm there every day. Let them put a Starbucks where you can grab your coffee and just walk around the whole section by yourself with a Starbucks coffee. I'm there. Staten Island. Look, Paul, you gotta come to the one in here, Paul. It's nice. It's nice. You won't get your heart broken here. It's so nice, you know. I just be like, my wife laughs every time I tell her this. I'll be like, you know, she's really lucky there's not like a hotel right next door, because when you leave that Micro Center, I'm like, you looking good, girl, you know? Because she be sitting there picking out her own stuff, and I'd be like, that's sexy. Watching you shop at Micro Center. Let's hurry up and get home. We need to get somebody to pull green. Look, I'm telling you, Micro Center is awesome. I like it. It's cool. It's a fun place. It's like Toys R Us for me. Like, you know, kids got their toy stores. Look, kids like to go to Chuck E. Cheese and Toys R Us and all this other stuff. I'm kind of like Micro Center. It's Friday, you finish your work week. Where you want to go? Micro Center. Just take me to Micro Center. I get paid on Tuesdays, which is a weird day, I know. But when I get paid on Tuesday, I'm just like, my coworkers all like, what are you going to do for the rest of the day? Micro Center? What are you talking about? Like, we'll go to Micro Center. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, Sage, I'm telling you, like, that place is awesome. RJ, you get paid on Tuesday too? It's so weird. I'm so used to getting paid on Fridays. So when my job like switched it to Tuesdays, I was kind of like, and I get it. It makes it easier because you're working Monday through Friday. You get paid Tuesday. You're not really doing much. Like, you don't have the time to go spend your money like you would on a Friday. You get paid Friday. You got the whole weekend. You're probably going to spend half of your check by Sunday. You know what I mean? So Tuesday, it makes it a little bit better because you get that 4-day kind of like, I'm just going to work and coming back. Like, I'm not doing much of anything. So I like it that way. But boy, they messed up because Micro Center is right, like, it's on the way, like, job, Micro Center, home. So I have to pass Micro Center to get home. So I'm just like, why not just stop at Micro Center? Like, my wife is still working. Ain't nothing I could do. So, you know, let me go to Micro Center real quick. Let me see what they got. Now, granted, I could easily go on the website and look at what they got. I don't have to go in. They're very, like, straightforward on their website, what they have and what's available. But why not just go in? Why not just go in? Just, again, it's like Toys R Us. But yeah, Paul, we got Cyberpunk running. We out here trying to finish the game. I'm making good strides. Tig was in here. She said she's playing Fortnite to get her stuff. So I think it's fair to say she's hooked on Fortnite now. So so that's where we are. We did it. Funnily enough, Paul used to hate Fortnite, and then we got her addicted to it. And now Tig is addicted to it too. Just like everybody. One of us. One of us. So when are we playing Fortnite? Chef, we could play Fortnite whenever, my brother. Matter of fact, I'm going to stream this for a little bit, and then I'll probably be on Fortnite for the rest of the day, to be honest with you. Lego is part of Fortnite. So if you're addicted to Lego, you're addicted to Fortnite. That is a permanent mode now. That is. Probably done half of the battle pass before I even get past the first page. Which Paul's a Fortnite expertise. She be on it. I grind on the last day to get what I want. I don't know. The last couple battle passes, I've been kind of like, I do if I do, I don't if I don't. Like, I would rather just get what I want. Nobody lying. Matter of fact, Chef is gonna be the witness. When we get on Fortnite today, I'ma show the people Paul's level and my level. Paul is at least twice as much higher than I am. Paul is way higher than me. I've been on Lego too. I've been very much on Lego. I've been on Lego a lot. I done went through the brisk cold and then find out you ain't supposed to go to the brisk cold first. You're supposed to go to the dry area first and conquer that before you go over to the winter. I didn't know that. Lego my ego. Wow. Not Lego my ego. Look. That's another thing I haven't had in a while either, Chef, is Eggos. That was the other thing I was thinking about. I haven't had Eggos in a minute either. But let's continue to play. Let's continue to play and see where we're going. I did the quest for the Lego world, and you get quests for doing things. Hey, look. It is what it is, Paul. You know? It's the holiday season. Enjoy your Legos, you know? Enjoy your Fortnite. All right. I'm not playing no more. Yes, you are. There's no more. You know what? I haven't seen people play Sims in a while either. Like even the people that I expect to play Sims, I haven't seen them play Sims. I see people playing in Spider-Man a lot. And not even 2. I see them play 1. Look at what you did, Green. Paul is going to be playing Legos. We got a whole village to protect. We got a whole small village. We got to set some other villages. Got to go over to the heat area and get some knot root. No, not knot root. What's the other one? Whatever you get from the cactus. What is it? Redwood? Is it red knot? I can't remember the name of those things, man. Flexwood. That's what it is. All right, here we go. Oh, we gotta go in the evening. Hold on. Say less. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Tig, you don't even know what she thinks I'm lying about. Just waiting for my mods to be updated. Oh, what is this? A Quadra Type 66. Screeching onto the auto fixer next page. Oh, that's a nice one. I might have to. Tig, I'm not lying though. Saying Paul is a higher level than me on Fortnite, and that she is a more skilled Fortnite player than I am. It's not lying. Is she not twice the level that I am? If you're behind the wheel, What's this? Jim Jerry. No, even when we were just playing Battle Royale, you were a higher level than me. Way higher than me. She was getting the kills. We was only winning. What's this? I bought the battle pass too. We both got the battle pass, Paul. It's okay. It's okay. I'm giving you your flowers. Paul is amazing at Fortnite. If I put money in it, the flower of fame. I bought the battle pass too. The what is that? The crew, whatever that monthly pass is, that's still me paying for it. Stop lying so she'll save me. Maybe we could do it again just without spilling my blood. Who is this? Judy? I want the turtles, but I'm not giving Fortnite my money. I already did it. And it was weird. They got me in a really weird way. Because at first I got Donatello. And I was like, all right, I'm cool with this. But then I was thinking like, well, what if like 4 of us started playing Battle Royale and we all wanted to do one? And then somebody was like, no, I want Donatello. So I was like, all right, let me get another one just to make sure. So I ended up getting Raphael. Yeah, I think I got Raphael. And then I looked at the store again, and it was like, well, you can get the other turtles for just $800, 800 V-bucks more. And I was sitting there thinking like, it's only 800 for 2. Go ahead, let me get the rest of them. So
V, got something.
I ended up just buying the whole pack in the end anyway.
Once upon a time, this was Silverhands.
Ooh.
Fuck, Nancy just gets shit done. Should just whisper Mikoshi in her ear.
Say just
We'll
get
be
one
all set.
turtle. Get your favorite turtle and start it there.
Thanks for putting the gig together.
I'm sick of you. First you try to take the panda from my man, and now you take it as turtle.
Probably the same.
I've had the panda for years. What are you talking about?
Kept out of my hair.
Where's Carrie?
Should be here any minute.
And I've been a Donatello fan since I was a child.
Because there won't be a dress rehearsal.
I will in Shredder's Revenge. I am a panda, man. I'm a panda.
I'd worry more about Henry.
You see the logo?
Carrie got Drowson from Cutthroat to join us.
Panda forever.
Seen him play.
And? Any good?
No, I got all four. I got Donatello because that's my favorite one. I only got Raph because I was thinking like somebody else might want Donatello, so I should probably get a second one just in case. So I got Raph after that, and then I just got all four.
Nancy didn't think I can keep up.
What up, Jamaica?
Well, she's right.
Yeah, I got them all now. The only one I don't have is April O'Neil. That's the only one I didn't get. And I refuse to get because I don't like April O'Neil. Sorry. I gotta take the pills. Why do I gotta go in the toilet to take the pills?
Ready to thrash?
Have fun.
She looks weird. She does. I don't know. I just don't like April O'Neil. I never liked her. I didn't even like her in the comics. I didn't like her in the TV show. I don't like April O'Neil. I didn't like her in none of the movies. I was just like, this is bad. The only one that I was like decent with was the original Ninja Turtle movie, the 90s version. That's the only one.
Let's motor.
All right, I'm about to talk to Carrie.
This is Drowson from Cutthroat.
Hey, big fan, huge fan. You too? Got all their albums? I mean, I never dreamed of.
I know nothing about them turtles except they New Yorkers and like pizza. I heard one of their movies, I guess the animated movie, they were doing like I guess modern day New Yorker lingo. I kind of want to see it just for that.
All right, let's do this.
Like if they switch out pizza for chopped cheese, throw the whole movie away. Oh. Okay, I'm just saying. They put a lot of detail in this game. God damn. Yeah, the Seth Rogen one. Yeah. They eating bacon, egg, and cheese. And going around saying, that's another thing for New Yorkers. Y'all aren't the only people who say you're. Baltimore people very much. we very much say you're a lot. I think Baltimore, though, we add like it doesn't have a P in it, but it has that P at the end. But when you write it out, it doesn't have a P. We just add it. But Ninja Turtles with Timberland boots on is wild. Eating chopped cheese. Going around. What? Who's singing? Oh. It depends on the borough, to be honest. Yeah, they had a whole big problem with Keith Lee, I guess, going to New York and trying out, what was it? Manhattan's chopped cheese. And I guess they're mad at him because he said it was trash. I mean, I never had a chopped cheese, so I don't know what it consists of or what it tastes like, but supposedly Keith Lee said it was trash. And New York is mad. Seems like he's just going state to state, pissing people off. Keith Lee is like a TikTok food critic. And he became famous because he's like a black TikTok food critic who does it in a very interesting way. I think he used to be a UFC fighter too. They dumb going pick on him for what he got, but won't tell him where to go.
This is fucked up.
Look.
Actually, got pretty nervous for this.
From what he was saying,
Felt like I had something to prove.
I don't know if I would be like impressed with a chopped cheese. Like it's like going to Philadelphia and them telling you like,
good time.
You gotta try a Philly cheesesteak. And then I tried it from people in Philadelphia. They recommended me.
Want to do it again?
Huh?
People from Philadelphia told me where to go to get a Philly cheesesteak, and then when I got it and I wasn't impressed, people were like, "Why'd you let them tell you to go to there?" And because they were from Philadelphia. What else am I supposed to do? It's your people. They recommended this.
Just wouldn't be the same.
And now that it's trash, all of a sudden the best place is somewhere else. No, you told me this place, and this is where I went. This place is trash. I mean, yeah, the chopped cheese did look good. It looked decent. But
he's gone, isn't he?
I mean,
yeah.
There's 3 good places. I heard, but we from different places, so we ain't gonna like the same thing. Yeah, like someone told me it was a place called.
Maybe you should hang on.
Where did I get that Where did I get that Philly cheesesteak from? I want to say Ishkabibbles was the name of the place.
No, you shouldn't have. Really.
Oh.
The very gun I tried to shoot Johnny with when he broke into my house.
Meaning
Okay,
you
Ishkabibbles.
tried to
All right.
shoot me.
Yeah, I got it from Ishkabibbles, and I was kind of like,
and never mind.
Mickey's.
Cool. Feel like I fell asleep.
Yeah, Sage. It's called
50
Ishkabibbles.
years later. Back to work then.
All right, I'm gonna try Mickey's next time I'm in Philly. If I ever go back to Philly.
Well, it wasn't
if
so
I go
bad,
back to
was
Philly.
it? Too bad.
I was only in Philly for a conference. I don't normally just go to Philly just to go to Philly. I don't think anybody goes, you know where I want a vacation at? Philadelphia.
Now you get a chance to do what you will.
Nobody says that.
Gotta go talk to Hanako. Fast.
Okay.
Like, it's a cool place, but I don't know if I want a vacation there.
Let's go.
Just come here. Yeah, like I would think New Jersey would be more exciting for me to kind of go to because it's a place that I haven't really explored fully. Philadelphia is pretty much Baltimore, just Philadelphia. Like, it's the same thing. Like, if you've been to Baltimore, you've been to Philadelphia. We can go to the beach and eat oxtail. That's a wild combination. All right, so we got some level ups. Hold on, what was this one? On crouch, the higher your mitigation chance, the longer it takes for enemies to detect you. During the winter? Hey, yo, look. Sometimes, Sage, you just gotta go, you know? Sometimes winter is the best place to do things, you know? I think it's the cool one that... No. I want to say it's reflex. No, it's not reflex. It's tech ability. That's the one it was. And what I need for that one? Yeah, let me go ahead and update that one. There's tons of oxtails. Come join us. Look. I lived in Ohio for almost 5 years. I think I can take the cold. I'm fine with that. Okay, so we gotta wait for their call. This one, I gotta go to Vasquez, but I want to call. Let's go here because it's kind of an interesting story. I'm just coming for the oxtail. I got a new bear coat. I'm gonna be cute sitting at the beach, warm. Not a whole bear coat. Does it have the? Is the hoodie like a bear? Oh, y'all got ads. Okay. So for people on YouTube, hi. How are you? What's going on? How y'all feeling? Oh! Hey! Paul the Blue, just subscribe. Yes. Well, Paul, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Resubbed for 18 months. She said, I want no ads. None. Screw these ads. And that's what you gotta do, you know? If you don't want the ads like that, just go ahead and subscribe. Some of you got Amazon Prime anyway, so just go ahead and use your free subscription and subscribe to your boy, you know? I'm like the last of the Mohicans anyway. I mean, you don't even have to subscribe for some of the other streamers, you know? But yes, Sage, if you want oxtail, you gotta come to the beach. Oh, y'all ain't got no Amazon Prime? Sage? You don't like the 2-day delivery? You just be waiting for the week, the 5 business days delivery. That's what you be doing. 2 days ain't good enough for you to pay for Amazon Prime. Oh. You don't like free stuff, Sage? They give you free games for having Amazon Prime. I bet you if Amazon started giving out oxtails. Hey, you. So does Epic? Yeah, but I mean, Epic doesn't deliver stuff to you either, you know? Like, what happens if you need toilet paper in 4 days? You know, what if it's 4 days specifically that you know? Okay, can't stop thinking about this, so I'm just gonna unload it on you here, and you can ignore it if you wish. I've had it up to here with Saul. Does he truly think this family will be better off by selling his soul to the court? I've never think I just Dollar Tree toilet paper ain't bad. Yeah, but what if you just don't feel like getting up? You know what I mean? And you know you're going to run out of toilet paper in 4 days. So I can order it on Amazon, right? You paying the same amount. You paying the same amount of money. The only difference is you get it for free. You know, they deliver it to you in 2 days. Now you got it 2 days earlier than what you needed. You paid the same price anyway, you know? You know, so you might as well, you know. Dollar Tree toilet paper isn't bad. Instacart is too much, though. Instacart be charging extra. And low forbid, like, if it's high traffic or something like that. Like, they'll upcharge you. Just to upcharge you.
Rachel's been waiting for you.
Where do I go?
Straight down this street, building with the officer out front.
Thanks.
Yeah, straight down the street with the officer out in front.
Thought you looked more, I don't know, professional.
Ma'am, I will blow a brain,
Get
a
it.
bullet through your brain, bro. With your ugly, with your goddamn ugly ass implant. What's that supposed to be?
It automatically copies it to the drive temporarily.
Don't
I think
worry,
she got the
Olga, we'll fix this.
Google glasses on.
We'll be on schedule. Help's on the way. Finally. We're late. Stevenson's been asking for you all day. He's in his dressing room. Go talk to him.
I don't even know why he got a dressing room though.
Wanted to see me?
I wanted you by my side when my soul departs this world. I have no friend.
This man is really about to kill himself.
Know what I think?
Let's skip all this because this is silly stuff.
Fine. Sure.
I don't do all this prayer stuff, bro. Not on video games. I don't.
Lord.
This is it. My time has come. I want you to walk with me. I'd like you.
All right, Joshua.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Let's see where this goes.
Let's
So,
do
for those
this.
that don't know,
You're gonna have to
he was
say
a
some
murderer
lines,
that was
a
on
few.
death row.
We'll put them up on the prompter for you.
Wow. Shower me with money and maybe some male pee-pee. That isn't crazy. Wow. Wow, Paul. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't think you're supposed to pray for that. You want me to do it? Oh, that's crazy. It's hard out here. Giggity. I got. So none of y'all can nail him. I gotta nail him to the cross. I'm gonna be alone for Jesus' birthday. Well, technically, it's not Jesus' birthday. It's just the day that people celebrate the birth of Jesus. Technically, yeah. No one knows when Jesus was actually born. We just guessed. We were just like, we ain't got nothing to do in December. No one knows. He was born in Easter. Okay. That he was born at Easter. That's something I didn't know. So he was born and he died on Easter. So, you know. So, you know,
Are
you
not
good.
The Messiah. Save yourself and save us.
They're really about to make me do this.
Do you not fear God? You stand condemned under the same sentence.
It is wild, but I mean, technically speaking, the violence that you see on this one is no different than the violence you see in anything else.
Father, forgive them.
So, we got that. Gotta do his feet, too. Y'all cool with this? None of y'all gonna stand up. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna just finish it off. And you are not dying. Stop it.
Justly, for we receive what our deeds deserve. But this man has done no wrong.
And Paul, you be surprised how quickly that's gonna change.
Remember me when you come into your kingdom.
In a couple months, like you're gonna look back on this and you're gonna be like, well, damn. I was single and now I got somebody and now I'm kind of like, it wasn't that bad. You never know, Paul. Like love, when love hits, it hits.
Truly,
just happens.
I say to you,
you won't even be expecting it.
Me in paradise.
And all the prospects that you got, you're fine. Trust me, you're fine. Enjoy your freedom. What do you mean stay with him until he does? Can I kill him? I'm only not showing this because it's a little creepy for me, so I know it's probably creepy for y'all. So I'm not gonna do this. And that's why. And I'm trying to figure out how to like. If it makes me feel a certain type of way.
Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit.
I can only imagine what it would make other people feel. So we'll wait here until and then we'll go back to it.
Amen.
I just want. Oh, okay. He's gone. I thought it was going to take some time. I mean, y'all can hold y'all partner's hand
Probably my
while he
hardest
gets in
gig,
your
Jack,
guts.
But I got through it.
What now?
Wait, what?
Going home, where I'll sleep for 2 days straight. Be in touch about your compensation soon.
Let me.
Be waiting for your.
Hold on. Let me read that again because maybe I didn't read that
Later.
correctly. Y'all can hold. Who is y'all? Oh, read what Sage said first. Okay, hold on. I can't see what Sage read. I don't see Sage's name. Oh, I see Sage says tragic now, but I didn't see the first part. Okay. So now we can go back. We're not even going to face that wing. Y'all don't need to see it. Let's just head on up out of here. How the hell you get out? Tragic? I see tragic. Oh, my I don't know why it keeps censoring because I took the censors off. Hold on, let me see something. They're gonna make me make a whole new goddamn page. Because it's crazy. People can. It's crazy. Oh shit. Beat that. All right, let me see. Okay, I see it. Uncle Sam, yeah. Nah, if y'all can see it, I don't see it censoring. Yeah, I don't think it's censoring. Cause if y'all can see it. Okay, maybe it's just Streamlabs. Maybe Streamlabs is technically censoring itself. Yeah, I don't think it's censoring. Well, the stream isn't censoring you. Streamlabs for me is censoring me. It's like, oh, you don't need to see this. Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah. Overlays never liked me anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the only reason why I have Streamlabs is because it allows me to kind of like stream on 2 different platforms or multiple different platforms. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll pay for that. That's very nice. But who the heck? Whatever. But like as far as like me going back to OBS, I kind of rather would. But I like the overlays. I like the overlays. So I'm gonna continue to use Streamlabs, but I really like the overlays. And while that was another thing about coming back to streaming is like trying to figure out what's the new technology for everybody. Because remember, I wasn't streaming on a regular basis for like a year and a half. I was gone for a year and a half. Like I was still floating. Like I was still doing like TikTok and stuff like that. But I had stopped like altogether doing it on a consistent basis for like a year and a half. So coming back to this, it's kind of like, oh, I got to find out what's popping on Twitch. And then you find out what's popping on Twitch and you kind of like, ooh. I don't know. It's women, you know, just sitting there topless with a game on the screen that they clearly aren't playing. You know what you want to play, Sage? You want to play Fortnite. That's what you want to play. You want to play Fortnite. You can stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick on OBS, brother. Yeah, but I was like, I want to do it, but then I have to like create my own overlay, and I get so tired of doing that now. Like, I get tired of sitting on Canva trying to figure that stuff out. I was like, but Streamlabs, I can just pull it up and just do it. I could just be like, what do I feel like today? Feeling a little Christmassy. It is lazy, but it's like, oh, and it comes with all the widgets. Let me put all the widgets on there. This looks so professional. Sage that at Fortnite. You know you love it. You love it. You live in a Fortnite household. You about to get on Fortnite. You about to buy the whole package of the Ninja Turtles and have a blast. Yeah, I don't know. It's just you get Streamlabs, you just kind of like, oh, look at this. All this free stuff. Well, it ain't free. You gotta pay a monthly subscription, but I'm just like, wake up and feel a little Christmassy today. Give me the turtles for free, and I'll think about it. I mean, it's a shame that like nowadays we gotta treat Fortnite like OF. It's like, gift me the Ninja Turtles. That's how I feel like streaming is now. Like with some people, like they'll get on here just to like get donations and stuff, or get gifted free game items. Fee for V-Bucks, pretty much. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen some people do some wild stuff for some V-Bucks. Feet pics, and now the new thing I think is hand pics. People just sending pictures of their hands.
Are you V?
I'm like, that's wild.
Please step in the vehicle.
All right, bro. I got a gun.
Okay.
Hello, V. I'm Jefferson Peralez. You've already spoken with Elizabeth, my wife.
So, what do you got for me?
I'm trying to remember, who is she again?
Carter, let's go.
Straight to the matter at hand, huh?
My time's pretty valuable. Pretty sure yours is
I met one
too?
girl claimed she was broke
Elizabeth?
and struggling and
Well,
hated
as you're
and a
probably
hated
aware,
streamer.
Mayor Lucius Ryan
Then went
recently
AWF
passed.
about
We wanna know
the
how,
millions of
why,
dollars her community
whatever
spent
else
on
is
her.
pertinent.
So I did the most logical thing and blocked her.
Far as I remember, someone tried to zero Ryan a few days before his death.
The NCPD sees no link. They're saying it was a random cyber psycho attack.
And
Look.
claiming the mayor died of natural causes.
Causes
I wish it was easy for me to do that.
attack. It's in the
I fought her a
official
Discord
reports.
chat with the
Ryan
screenshots
died
of her
home due
lying
to a cardio
that no one
implant
helped her.
malfunction.
What makes you think the cops
Hey,
went wrong?
look.
Got any evidence?
Shortly before Ryan passed, he made
If
cuts
I
in the
had
NCPD
that sort of
budget.
community that was
Perhaps
like,
got on someone's bad side that
I'm gonna give
day.
you millions of
In any
dollars.
case, we have the cyber psycho attack on a beat.
I'm letting everybody know.
Our
Yeah.
chief of security scanned
My
it, but
community
didn't find
paid for this
anything out of
house.
the ordinary,
Thank
so
you.
to speak. We
Man,
need
here's
a
these
brain
feet
dance
pics
editor, a
to
real
keep y'all
one.
happy.
It's raw
Like,
footage.
don't be ashamed of it. Just
It has to be
there's
back
nothing
where
wrong with it.
belongs today, or a lot
All her
of people
Twitch
will
sugar
be without
daddies
a trace.
ran and are reporting
If you agree
refund.
to help, you can see it right now.
All right.
I mean, don't
See what I can do.
ask for refunds now.
We'd be happy with any.
We know your
five or
pervs already. You might as well just stick with your perverted ways. Just stick with your perverted ways. No using, hiding it now. We saw the screenshots.
Well, what do we got here?
Question is, what are you doing here?
My brain too, isn't it?
And this time, don't go scrolling every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall. Let's make it PG.
Me watching them blow them up on her. Look. I mean, again, I don't see the purpose in being upset about it.
Hold it.
Look, if you're on Twitch,
Slow your roll. River Ward, NCPD. Police. Let him in?
Let him wait. It's important. Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security.
Preem, do it after the
because
conference.
she said no one helps her. I mean, technically, that's not helping her. Helping her. Oh. I mean, technically, helping her would have been like not being a perv in the first place. Food, games, her PC. Look, again, if you really wanted to help her, you could have like provided her with encouragement to get a job. If you feel like what you did was wrong enough to ask for, hold on. Let's have this discussion. Let's be for real. As the kids say, let's be effing for real. Okay. If you are on a stream, right? You know why you're on that stream. Let's not like play and act like we don't know. We're adults. We know. Come on. If you're on that stream and you're giving money for a thought, your thought is, here's this beautiful woman. She's cute. I want to give her some stuff. And maybe you're married. Maybe you have a girlfriend. Maybe you have a significant other somewhere else. You're not giving money to people just to give them money. You're giving them money for a service. Whether it be, I'm giving this person money because I really like their talent, which is like, whether it be DJing, art, whatever the case might be, or you're giving money because they're providing you a service that's a very perverted way of thinking about service. Maybe you're looking at them and they get your endorphins running and, you know, you just want to look at them. That's a service. Nothing wrong with that service, but it is a service. And you gave them money to look at them. And now that they're saying no one helped you, now you want to ask for your refunds. You still got that service. It's still there. You saw them as a fine individual. You toss money. It's like going to a strip club. You know what I mean? You don't know how much strippers really talk ish about you unless you work there. And fortunately, I used to work at a strip club. I used to be a bouncer for one. And I'm telling you, they talk ish about their most loyal customers all the time. If you're there for more than once or twice a week, they're talking ish about you. It's just what it is. I'm not about the justice, I'm about the chaos. So I'm not saying that, you know, she got what she deserved. Don't get me wrong. However, but those other people, come on, bro. Like, you know what you was there for. Come on. She played the game and she won, technically. Kinda. I don't know if did they give her, those guys, their money back? Like, did they actually get the requests fulfilled? Or, because I know most times they would have been like, bruh, no. They paid through PayPal. Yeah, that's something they got fixed with PayPal too. Like, if you give me money through PayPal, once I cash that out, don't ask for me. Don't ask for it back. She should have did Cash App. Should have did Cash App. So she messed up on that one. Get your money how you get it, but on stream, like, I don't feel bad for people that do that. When people have arguments about, like, look at the way that Twitch is doing now, and look at what they're doing. Look at what the new meta is. It's nothing but girls in hot tubs with games up that they aren't even playing. And I'm like, yeah, they playing the system. I'm for it. I mean, that's what it is. If you're dumb enough to go, you're dumb enough to get your money taken. I don't know what to tell you. Stop supporting it. You wouldn't have to worry about it. Change the channel. There's plenty of stuff on TV that I just don't think is right. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to watch that. I think places like QVC is a scam. Why are y'all still watching TV in 2023 and ordering over the phone? Why are you giving your credit card information over the phone? What's wrong with you? Like, that's a scam. That's a waste of time. You can easily just go to Amazon and order the stuff. Like, you don't know QVC and you don't know these people on the phone lines. You don't know if someone at customer service is sitting there making your order with your credit card, but also writing your credit card down on a piece of paper for them later. You don't know that. Stop it. Don't do stuff like that. I've seen people do some treacherous stuff. There are people here who do reckless stuff and they don't understand records management stuff. They will sit there and even innocently, like I've seen people at call centers, like they hear the socials and they just, for some reason, they can't type it down quick enough. So what they'll do is they'll have you repeat it and they'll write it down on a piece of paper. It's nothing wrong with their intentions. Their intentions is to get the information and get what you need done. However, what happens is when they write that social, not everybody destroys that social in the appropriate way. The proper way would be to shred it and put it somewhere where you know it's going to be incinerated or something like that so that nobody can see it. But what a lot of people do is once they're done with that notepad, they throw it in the trash can, and then somebody else goes trash digging, finds a social. Now they got your money, bro. Stop doing stupid stuff like that. I get triggered with QVC and other one. Girls Gone Wild. Is Girls Gone Wild still existing? Did they still do that? Wasn't he works in UFC now. It's not Seth Rogen, is it? People pay crackheads to dig in garbage. They do. What's the dude in UFC? He's the announcer for it. He has a podcast too. Is it Jeff Rogan? Is it Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan. Wasn't he the one that did Girls Gone Wild back in the day? Like, wasn't he the host for it? I feel like he was. Yeah, I felt like when he stopped doing it, I felt like that's when it died. It's the same 5 girls. Same 5 girls in 2023 is wild. I remember as a kid growing up and seeing those commercials, I'll be like, when I turn 18, I'm going to have enough money to see what that's all about. Same thing with Jerry Springer Uncut. And then you turn 18 and you just, oh, everything's free now. I don't need to watch Girls Gone Wild. And then you grow up and you kind of like, these girls aren't even like top 10. Why am I here? Why are we doing this? Why are you this way? All right, so let's do this recording real quick. Oh, the wrong one. I said pause, bruh.
Could have chromed half the city with what he was packing.
Probably what
I'm a size queen. My wallet don't come out to D or high.
And then some pig
What?
got himself a new set of wheels and an ugly-ass suit.
Know that? Or just talking out your ass again?
Once you've seen all I've seen, don't need to know things to know them. People are the same everywhere.
I mean,
Okay, it's coming out your ass.
I don't know. I'm like a legs and a butt person. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Boobs are always nice, but in this country, yo, can you pause? Oh, because it's registering as Xbox. Never mind.
Terminal
You seen
crashed
Calico
right
and
as he
Sierra?
entered the gate. Glitch was no accident.
Nah, seen stranger coincidences.
You had fun with that, Green.
Like when
I
he
want to
bangs some chick and then her
say
sister later.
boobs and thighs. Yeah, I'm like a thigh person. Thighs and
That
butt.
really happened to you?
Nah. But
Big butt and a smile, you know. Okay, hold on. It's not that one. It's this one. I'm trying to figure out.
Cop wanted to tell security something.
Probably that he was standing by to lick Ryan's butthole.
I mean,
Security. Preem, do it after the conference.
I'm trying to scan this thing, but it's not letting me scan. Okay, hold on. How do I... Oh, hold on. There we go.
Don't go scrolling every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall. Let's
Sneak
make it
attack.
PG.
This game go wild.
Who's the Hulk guy?
No idea. Those ass clowns are all the same.
I think you gotta like go through the visual first and then go through the sound, because it's not letting me like scan any of the sound. I don't know, like, you know, when I met my wife, I wasn't really thinking about physical traits. That's just me.
They left literally seconds before the attack. Looks planned. Like it was done on purpose.
Better the psycho saw his chance and took it. Don't get paranoid on me.
Yes, well, he is. You heard what the man said? Yo, why is it not scanning?
Second conference in 3 days.
Apparently I'm divorced.
Blitz is for. That's why I'm
Nah.
You're not.
Nah.
Now's when we need the visibility. You're spreading yourself too thin.
Because he just
I'll
wasn't,
rest tonight.
he wasn't, you know.
My room at the Red Queen's race is ready.
He didn't ask for permission.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Red Queen's race. Cause any intersynapse zaps?
Sure, bunch of old Brit farts in powdered wigs shouting, "Off with their heads!"
You know, you're allowed to say you don't.
J-Real, I kind of feel like you probably just got a like a roster, and you just haven't picked which one yet. I was talking, not really looking for the physical traits, though they would be a bonus. I wasn't. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Slow your roll. River Ward, NCPD.
I wasn't thinking about it. I just kind of got lucky.
It's important. Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security.
Preem, do it after the conference.
Why isn't it scanning?
Preem,
There we go.
do it after the conference.
The tune. Don't recognize it.
Tune.
What he's humming.
Wouldn't call that a tune.
He's really into it.
I mean, the creature I was with. What is my attention? But we know how that went. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you like. Okay, so I got lucky with my wife, meaning exactly what I said. Like, I'm lucky. Just kind of happens. But like, here's the story about her though, and we can pause this because at this time I'm just kind of like, y'all wilding. So here's the thing about oh, that's probably the wrong one. There we go. So like, when me and my wife met, we met on POF. That's plentyoffish.com. And when we met, I had like just recently moved back. Like, I had probably been living in Maryland for, you know, I moved from Maryland to Ohio and stayed there for about 4 or 5 years. And then I moved back to Maryland. The trap dating site, it wasn't a trap though. It wasn't a trap. I didn't have any like horrible experiences. I had some like questionable ones, but it wasn't horrible. But when I moved back to Maryland, I had been back to Maryland for about maybe I got back in August, and I started talking to my wife in November. So when we started talking, it was like a quick process. It was pretty much like we just kind of talked. We saw each other's pictures. We kind of went through from there. And the pictures that I was seeing, I was like, oh yeah, my wife is, well, at the time I wasn't calling her my wife. I was like, oh, you know, she seems cool. She likes comic books, and you know, she's a Deadpool fan, and you know, cool, whatever. But in the pictures, she looked very short and she looked very small. I don't date shorts. Well, I don't date small women. Like I don't like dating skinny women. It's just my thing. I'm kind of like, yo, I'm too big to be dating some skinny girl. So I was thinking like me and her were just gonna be friends because I was basing off of that. So I invited her to go to see a movie together because I was like, all right, cool. Let's just get it out the way. We'll see that it's not gonna work out. We'll be cool. It is what it is. Fast forward, we went to go to the movies. The one thing I really appreciate is the fact that she didn't expect me to pick her up and that we met there first. That was number one. I like that because previously people were like, you're not going to pick me up at my house? I don't know you. We just met online. No. So I appreciated the fact that she was cool with us just meeting at the place and that it was very important for her that we meet at the place too. So we met at the place and I got there a little earlier. Traffic was crazy. So I'm sitting down. I got the tickets, you know, for the movie or whatever. I'm chilling. What up, Frosty? And she calls me. She's like, hey, you know, I can't really see that well. Just let me know. I'm trying to look for you now. I just walked through the door. So we're talking. And when I seen her, I saw her first. First thing in my mind was, God damn. Because she was taller than I thought she would be and thicker. So I was like, nah. Friendship is off the table. Friendship is off the table. So we talked or whatever. And like, we started hitting into the movies. And she was like, I'm the type of dude that like, if I'm with a woman, I let them walk in front of me because it's just a safety precaution. At least I know nobody's sneaking up behind her or on the sides of her. I can see all around her. So I let her walk up ahead of me, especially like when we get in the line for concessions and stuff like that. So she walked up in front of me and I looked down and I was like, yeah, definitely ain't friends. We're not going to be friends. This ain't going to work. Like this is something I'm going to have to pursue. Something I'm going to have to pursue. And from there, it was like the relationship just kind of skyrocketed. Now, meanwhile, here's the other part of the story. Me and her relationship was good, but before we went on that date, I was talking to another girl. And me and the other girl had already been on dates and stuff like that. We just never made it official because I wanted to like take it easy, take it slow. Just because you go on a date doesn't mean y'all together. Like, it just means we went on a date. That's all it means. So I went like 4 dates with the other girl. Paul said, cough. So I was talking to this other girl. And I mean, I haven't spoken to this girl in like 6 years. So her name was Jessica. So the last date that I had with Jessica was like maybe 2 weeks before I went on a date with my wife. Yeah. And we were talking and stuff like that. But again, we weren't together. So as soon as I had the date with my wife, that next day, I had friends with my coworkers, and I was telling them, like, I don't know, yo. Like this girl's good. Like, we had a good date. Like, when I say we had a good date, we had a good date. We went to the movies, then we went to the Cheesecake Factory. So shout out to all those women who still believe Cheesecake Factory is a date, because it absolutely is, and it can be a fun experience. You make the date doesn't make you. So anyway, we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and we spent like maybe 3 hours in the Cheesecake Factory just talking. And so the next day when I went to work, all my coworkers, they were all women. They were just like, "So how'd it go? How'd it go?" And I was like, "It was awesome." I'm gonna go ahead and end things with Jessica. You never went to the Cheesecake Factory? I mean, granted, it's not like bomb, but it's how can I explain it? It's a better version of Applebee's. It's a higher class Applebee's. But the very next day I ended up calling Jessica and telling her, like, I don't think it's gonna work. I found somebody, and me and her kind of like hit off on a different level. So I don't think, you know, this is gonna work. And she was cool about it. Like, she understood, like, and stuff like that. But I mean, I was like very like strict about it enough to be like, I'm not going into, and I think that's what happened. I had been so used to just letting the game be ran in a relationship that I got used to relationships just being like really iffy. I'm trying to be PG-13 here. That I think that's what happens sometimes, is that we as humans, we're so used to people running games that we just try to play alongside the games. But I kind of just shut the game off. I said, look, I don't want to play no games. This is what it is. This is how it is. Let me know what you want to do, and I'm going to tell you what I want to do. And then that way we don't have to like worry about wasting each other's time. I'm not looking, I feel like I wasted 5 years of my life with my ex, and that's not a dig at them. It's just that's how I feel. I feel like I wasted 5 years of my life with them, and probably longer because we were friends and we had dated before that 5 years too. So I'm gonna say total probably 8 years. I feel like I wasted 8 years of my life on just pursuing somebody who ended up not being the person for me. So I was like, I don't want to waste any more time on something that's not going to work out. So whatever I'm doing, I need all parties to be aware. I'm not playing games. Don't waste my time. And luckily my wife was like the same way. She didn't want to play any games. She didn't want to waste her time. So I was just like, you know, cool. So that's how me and my wife got together. We were cool with it. Now, there's some other stories about POF. I've met a girl on there, all before my wife, of course. But we ended up going on a date at a bar, and she told me straight up, she was like, she smokes. I don't think I can say that on Twitch. She smokes the herbal essence. She smokes the greenery, the veggies. Which is fine. I don't really have a problem with that. But she was telling me like she gets it for free. I live in Baltimore. I don't know how other places are. I live in Baltimore. Well, at the time, I lived in Baltimore. I lived close to the hood at the time. I'm from the hood. I know that is never free. It's never free. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Veggies are never free. No one just gives you veggies. No one just gives you the la for free, okay? Nobody. So that raised the red flag. And then she was like, yeah, you know, we just be chilling on the dude who gives me the free stuff. You know, we just be chilling on his porch. And I was like, cool. So in my mind, already during the middle of the date, and mind you, we weren't even done. We had just gotten there when this conversation started. In my mind, I'm already figuring out ways to ghost her. Already figuring out ways to just be like, and then I think that's when the pettiness starting to me. Like, I was just like, why am I trying to figure out ways to ghost her? Just don't talk to her after this. And exactly what happened. After that, I was just like, I'm cool. She was like, exactly. Because there's nothing for free. There's nothing for free. Nothing is for free. I need people to stop saying that. You're not getting the veggies for free. And I hope you don't expect me to think that that's the case. You know, I'm not. Even my free meat was favorite for favorite. Yeah, people like, I'm not saying you have to do the nasty stuff for it, but I'm just saying, like, when you say stuff like that, like when you say like, oh, this was free, I didn't have to do anything for it. The first thing that pops into my mind is, had you said he gave me this for free, or he gave me this because I took care of his grandmother, cool. I got this because, you know, I had given some veggies in the past for free, and this is just him repaying me back. Cool, get it. If it's something like that, understandable. But when you say just straight out, he gave me this for free. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, and I don't need that type of girlfriend. Sorry. Like obviously, you're a veggie head, and you know I'm cool with that, but I don't need that. I'm good. A buzzer sound, exactly. I'm cool with that. I'm good. I'm good. Keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself. I'm better off alone. So luckily, right after that deal, that's when I met the girl Jessica. Me and Jessica were cool. I mean, it's just like, I think the relationship previously that I felt like I wasted that time with, I think that taught me that I don't want to be with someone that has already accomplished some things in their life. I want someone that I can accomplish things with through the rest of my life, meaning children as well. Like, I don't want to be with someone who already has children and already knows what that feels like. I want to be able to be with somebody who doesn't know what that feels like, and we can find out that sensation together. Like, we can figure that out together. And the girl Jessica just had kids. They weren't bad or anything like that, but again, just want to kind of experience that stuff with someone. And I was very truthful about what I wanted. So, like, that was the part I think that really helped me and my wife, was like, we were both honest about how we wanted the whole relationship to go, how we wanted just to find someone that we can both explore stuff with, build with, and all that stuff. So that's when I got married. Trust me, I didn't think I was going to get married. I was for sure like, I'm just going to be an F-boy all my life. And that is fine. Frosty said, I need an auntie. There's plenty of them out here. Plenty of them out here. Trust me. Plenty of them out here. They out here. They looking for, what do you call them? Cub. They're looking for a cub. Chef said I did too. I think that's what happens. And like we always think like we just gonna be F-boy all our lives. And then, god damn it, there's a woman out there that just be like, no, I can change that. And they just, like, my wife always makes the joke, like, she's like, I was a beautiful mayor and you just fed me sugar cubes and apples and put a saddle right on my back. And I'm just like, actually, it's the opposite. I was out here roaming the streets, thinking I was just like, you know, whatever. Let's just go out here and find some victims to get what I need for the day and move on. And I met her, and that was it. And I was just like, she was my kryptonite. I want kids, but it's either they already have them or don't want them. I tell people all the time, like, you gotta upgrade with the society. And right now, society is more towards online dating than anything else. So sometimes you just have to take a chance and go exploring online dating. I'm not saying, you know, stop the in real life situations. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't hurt to make an account and just browse, peruse, just see what's out there. You never know. You never know what's out there. Just know which ones to look at. I found a creature on OkCupid. Well, that was your first mistake. Anybody on OkCupid is gonna go bad. OkCupid is only okay if you pay. Only okay if you pay. Other than that, POF tried to hurt me. Again, it doesn't hurt to just have the account. Just kind of peruse. Scope it out. Use your like anybody who's thinking about doing it. Write exactly what you want in your profile. All this, my favorite color is blue, or my favorite color is red, and I like to eat French toast with cheese. All that stuff is great, and that person can find out later. They don't read it, but here's the thing, Paul. That's how you weed them out. So this is what I did. I wrote a truthful thing about myself, right? And what happens is when you're having that conversation with a person, right? You in your mind, you go, let me lead them and see where they go. And what you do is you lead them close to them actually saying, yeah, I read that you like such and such and such. And that's how you know they read it. Let them get to have a conversation and see if they pick up on the fact of whether or not they read it. That's what the profile is for. Don't just go out there and just start talking about it randomly. Lead them and see if they can pick up on answers. Like, for instance, if I write on my profile picture, yeah, you know, I'm an avid gamer and stuff like that, and that's my hobby, and then we get on a date and you ask, so what are your hobbies? You didn't read it. And I already know that. Now I know, take you off the list. Like, it's just that simple. Like, I will lead them just like that. Because I need you to read it. Don't waste my time. And I always end it with that. Like, hey, look, the reason why I'm putting so much out here is not necessarily because you need to know a lot about me or that I like to talk about myself. It's that I don't want to waste each other's time. So read accordingly. And again, if I get on a date and the first thing you ask me is what are your hobbies, and I put the hobbies on line 1, you didn't read it. And then I get niggas from upstate New York saying, oh, you're from here. Why did you say that? Because they didn't read it. And therefore, you don't waste your time. You end it, you move on. Or you can even do that in just the like initial chat. Like when they start asking you like, you know, let's get on a date. You can be like, well, can we talk on here for a little bit just to get to kind of know each other? And, you know, I'm going to just get ready to be in them guts. Like, you can't just do that right off the back, Frosty. You got to be strategic. You got to be like, Because, like, there are women out there that's doing the same thing. Like, they will put stuff on the thing. So, like, fellas, read the profile. Don't be acting shocked when you see that they got kids and they done told you they had 11 of them. They wrote it. You just didn't read it. And also look out for signs. I mean, like, you know, I love kids and, you know, I have a few of my own. The fact that they said few and they didn't list the number, red flag. Ask. Hey, so I read that you know, you have a few kids. How many do you have? And if they refuse to answer, then you have to be honest with yourself. Hey, yes, I might look like an a-hole by saying, you know what, I'm cool and walking away. But would I rather look like an a-hole or would I rather be miserable if I don't take this seriously? If her having kids is a bad thing for you, don't date them. Be honest, because you're wasting her time and you're wasting your time if you're not being honest. And that goes for everybody. If there's something about a person you just don't like and it's something you normally wouldn't deal with, Don't deal with it just because you don't want to be alone. Just don't deal with it. Move on. There's somebody there for you. Trust me, there is. Or they have 5 girlfriends, but they like even numbers. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Just if they got something and you don't like, just don't talk to them. They'll write you 1,000 messages. How come you stopped talking? What's going on? Block. And move on. What are they gonna do? Track you down? Like, what are you gonna do? They can't do anything. Just block. And move on. And don't follow for the same profile. If they smoke cigarettes, they got... I don't know about all that. But I mean, if you're not like a type of person that likes a person who smokes, don't give them a chance. Read their profile. Most now, I think, most dating sites, they have that section that says smoker or non-smoker. And if you see something that says like, oh yeah, I smoke, and you don't like smokers, don't talk to them. I don't care how fine they are, okay? Those things that you find unattractive can quickly, and I mean very quickly, become an issue. Frosty, if weed is okay for you, that's cool. But if she smokes, she... What the heck? What, Sage? I'm just saying, like, if you don't like a smoker, you don't like a smoker. I mean, you know. She might even chokes. Look. Some people like a good choker every once in a while, but, you know, is that worth being around the tobacco smoke? Is it? Hello? Hello? Is it worth it though? I'm just saying all the good ones are taken by women who don't treat them well, or well, if they are the second part, Paul. I mean, that kind of eliminated them from your roster anyway. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, that second part is kind of like you ain't got to worry about that. The first part, though, I mean, that's up. We're all adults, and unfortunately, like, we can't blame nobody for being in bad relationships but ourselves at some times. So if they're with women who don't treat them well, it's up to them to figure that out. They have every way to, like, get out of that, find somebody who will treat them better, or, you know, the way that they want. It makes me feel better. Well, you know, there's always, I've never heard of it, but, you know, there's always chances. Yeah, walk out. Just leave. Just leave. You'll figure it out. I understand that some situations aren't that easy. Some situations where maybe you live together or something like that, and now you have to find a new way. You can always just say, you know, look, I understand that we both have this lease for the next 6 months, and we can continue to live here for 6 months. After the 6 months lease is up, I'm leaving, but we're not together. I don't want to be with you. We can share this place, but as far as relationship, I'm not with you. And you can still, like, end it. Like, you don't have to stay with them just because you're afraid that you might get kicked out. Now, if you live with a person and their name is the only one on the lease, and there's no one to vouch that you live there, don't put yourself in those situations. Always have a backup plan. Always. Have something. There's no point in putting yourself in those situations. What up, Jordan? All these stars are coming out. Can somebody give a shout out to Chef and Jordan, by the way? And can we get a shout out for, let me see. You know what? Can someone give a shout out to everybody? Everybody gets a shout out. Paul said, nah. Paul should have all the permission. She is a mod. Yeah, I'm about to own this. Hold on. This is one of those things I don't like about all of these goddamn things. DH is crazy. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, because I don't see why they are overwriting mod privileges when owned isn't even a mod. I don't know why. They're like, you don't have permission to do this. You don't have permission to do this. DreamHack? I bet. Yeah, I don't have any. Hold on, let me see something. But yeah, Jordan, we were just talking about relationships. I was telling Paul that she can absolutely go shopping. Just gotta, you know, be careful about, you know, who we shopping with. Gotta, because Paul is a very hot commodity right now. You know what I mean? Like, she got a lot of people that are desiring Paul right now. No, you're a bot, yeah. I thought for sure. Like, maybe I need to do this. Where's Paul? Paul's right there. No. Go back. Moderation.